Breaking today, New York City Republican mayoral candidate Curtis Sliwa making it clear he is staying in the race.
Let's be very clear. I am not dropping out under no circumstance. I've already been offered money to drop out. I said no. Distant from that, with threats against Nancy and myself, I now have to have armed security with me, former NYPD officers. Never had that in my life. And so now in this last minute, there's this push to get me to drop out.
There sure is. It's on the cover of the New York Post today. Just walk away, beret. Sliwa's stance will make it a near certainty that socialist Zohran Mamdani will become the Big Apple's next mayor, and that has New York's business and real estate leaders on edge. We'll ask Eric Trump for his thoughts. He joins us now, Executive Vice President of the Trump Organization and author of the best-selling book, Under Siege, My Family's Fight to Save Our Nation. Eric, welcome to you.
Thanks, Sandra. It's great to be here.
So what do you want to see happen here? I'm sure you've given a lot of thought to it. Should Sliwa drop out of this race?
I want New York to stop being a petri dish, right? That's exactly what's happened. If you just left New York alone, if you focused on clean streets, if you focused on, safe streets, and you let capitalism do what it does better in New York City than anywhere around the world, you'd have the greatest thriving city anywhere. But these games, I mean, what is it? So you have Zohran going out and saying that the NYPD should be disbanded, right? Defund the NYPD. He has, he's going out there saying that Netanyahu should be arrested, next time he comes into New York for, the UN or anything else, the guy should be arrested. He's going after Modi, saying that Modi's a war criminal and he should be, and he wants to go nationalize every grocery store. Why do we always have to be an experiment? Why can't we have, again, great education, low taxes, clean streets, safe streets, and let New York do what it does best, which is capitalism? I'm sick and tired of this game.
But obviously, so you would prefer to see Cuomo win, fair, than Mamdani?
100%, absolutely.
Okay, so
no question.
Can Cuomo pull off victory if Sliwa's still in the race? No,
of course not. And by the way, that's why the New York Post, that's why one of your own companies is strongly encouraging him to get out of the race, as everybody else. Listen, I love Republicans, but the problem is right now the guy's polling at like 9%, right? And I'm not saying I'm the biggest Cuomo fan. I'm against a lot of the things that Cuomo's done, but at least he's not trying to nationalize grocery stores. At least he's not trying to raise taxes further in New York. I mean, Sandra, I live in a state right now where Governor DeSantis is literally trying to get rid of property tax because that's how much excess money, Florida has in its budget. You know why? Because every single New Yorker left New York and they all came down to Florida. Yet you have a guy who's saying let's further tax people. Let's further tax businesses. You have the biggest businesses in New York that have fiduciary responsibility to their shareholders, right, to maximize returns. And when you have to pay an additional, 10% in state taxes, when you have to pay another, 4.5% in city taxes, all of a sudden the economics start breaking down and those companies are forced to leave these cities. That's what's happened. That's why you've had the wealthiest, New Yorkers. There was a poll, 17,500 of the wealthiest New York City residents paid 80% of the city tax. You start losing those people, New York City starts having a really, really big problem. And, aside from, again, the lawlessness that you'll have under this guy when you defund the NYPD so people won't feel safe on the streets, it breaks my heart. There's no one in the world that loves New York City more than the Trump family, more than my father, more than me. I mean, I run buildings there every single day. It's what I do. And again, all everybody's asking for is just keep our city clean, keep our city safe, have reasonable tax policy, don't be crazy, and New York will take care of itself.
Hey, it's Will Cain. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News channel on YouTube. It's the best way to get our latest interviews and highlights. And click to subscribe to the Will Cain podcast for full episodes right now.